Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Black Ops 2 In Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about rapid fire, and most importantly, the new rapid fire for Black Ops 2 reduces range. Yes, this is crazy. This is new. It didn't used to do this, but rapid fire in Black Ops 2 seems to reduce range on every single gun that I've tested it on. And here in the beginning of the video, I'm going to be testing it on the MNSC because that's the easiest gun. Here you can see the maximum 3-hit kill range just on a regular MNSC. Nothing particularly special about it. It's got a good 3-hit kill range. However, when I swap it over to the rapid fire MNSC, you can see that the 3-hit kill MSMC, I'm terrible at saying that. You can see that the 3-hit kill range is drastically reduced, and by drastically I mean it seems like it's been cut by more than 50%. I can do the exact same test with, let's say, the Scorpion submachine gun. I can draw that in there with the regular Scorpion. A little bit difficult to not overburst, but I can count the shots, and when I put on rapid fire, the range is again significantly reduced. I can't get the same amount of kills. I can do the exact same test on the LSAT, because you can put rapid fire on your light machine guns and it's weird bullets. It doesn't seem to be affecting the actual damage, but it definitely is affecting the range in this game. Now that we've moved away from my proof and my weapon testing, let's skip over to a little bit of gameplay where I use the rapid fire attachment on the PDW and I put on fast mags and laser sight because I've learned that the 3-hit kill range, which is the reason you use those high damage, low rate of fire SMGs to begin with, is drastically reduced with rapid fire. I figured at that kind of range I might as well just hip fire anyway, so you're going to see me hip firing almost exclusively in the gameplay. And what I need to tell you is I'm not going to give you like a hard number for what the exact reduction is, because Black Ops 2 handles weapon attachments a little bit differently. Each attachment has a slightly different effect on each weapon. Some of them seem very consistent, like the long barrel, but it's actually set up in a way to where the developers can tweak weapon attachments individually so that no individual thing can be overpowered, and they won't have to do an all-in-one patch that like nerfs an attachment or a weapon or something. So I can't give you a hard range reduction on each one of these. However, what I can say is that the typical range reduction is at least 50%. It cuts your range at least in half. Sometimes it cuts it significantly more than that. In the case of the Scorpion, it seems to practically murder it. It reduces your range more than the silencer does, in my experience, and if you run this with a silencer and rapid fire, you're pretty much going to have a no range gun. You're going to be doing your flat minimum damage forever, so be careful with that. The overall effects of rapid fire are very similar to previous COD games, minus the range thing. You'll get a plus 35 to 25% increase in RPM. Like I said, it's a little bit different for each gun. Every gun falls in that range with the exception of the Chicom, the 3-burst SMG. That actually gets closer to a 42 or 43% increase, but all the other guns are well within the 35 to 25% RPM increase range. Most of them exactly 1 or 2 of those. But you lose at least half of your range, some guns more. That's a huge change. And you get more kick. You get more recoil. To be technical about it, you have less center speed. The center speed, or the time at which the gun deflection goes from maximum back to minimum, is decreased, and your rate of fire is increased, so you get a very significant recoil increase. I just write down more kick because it's easier that way. So in summary, you shoot faster, you have no range, and it kicks like a mule. And the range reduction is actually a really big nerf to the rapid fire, because it was kind of unfair in other games, especially like, rapid fire AK-74U, rapid fire, whatever the hell gun shoots really fast, PM9 and MW3. This range reduction makes it a very competitive attachment. It's still very dangerous in close quarters combat. Outside of close quarters combat, significantly less useful. So my recommendation is that you should use rapid fire with caution. Use it with the understanding that the range is going to be reduced. Use it for close quarters weapons. Don't expect to do anything good at medium or long ranges with rapid fire. Use it on your SMGs, use it up close, and use it to hose, and that's about it. That's all for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something useful. If you'd like to check out my previous episode on the Death Machine, you can click the annotation on the left, and if you'd like to check out the next episode, which I promise this time is going to be about the R870 MCS, you can click that one on the right whenever it's live. And as always, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, tell me what you think, and all that sort of YouTube stuff. Drifter out.